You're watching BBN Tonight on your official UK sports station, LEX 18. Presented by Central Bank, the official bank of UK Athletics.
All right, welcome back to BBN Tonight. Again, as of this taping, we still don't know the status for Kentucky basketball.
So why not check in with the voice of the Wildcats, Tom Leach? He's got to know, right? You got your bags packed, Tom? Could that be a clue?
Don't have to pack this year. We don't travel, so we just do the remote studio when
That's
we're on
right.
the road.
I forgot all about it. All right, well, what about the COVID-19 and the pause in everything for the Kentucky Wildcats? We are still waiting to hear what might happen. How do you think this could affect the team going forward?
Well, they need these games to have any sliver of a chance, and it's small, but any sliver of a chance they have to be able to be in contention for an at-large bid means they not only need to get wins, period, but they need to get some meaningful wins. And you had a stretch here of 4 games. Texas last week, Missouri, Tennessee this week, Arkansas next week. All 4 of those teams are in the top 40 of the net, top 40 of Ken Pom. So they've lost one of those, and that was a home game. So they need these games to keep alive any hope of trying to playing their way into contention, just playing their way onto the bubble, if you will.
All right, Tom, we're going to switch gears here, turn to some headlines from the BBNBA. One of the biggest talks of the season right now is former Cat Immanuel Quickley. Took a moment to tell Lou Williams yesterday when we saw him on the court that he's one of his favorite players while their teams were playing each other. Quickly, he poured in 25 points. The Knicks did lose. CBS Sports, the big thing that I remember is they graded the Knicks with this pick of a D+ when they picked Immanuel Quickley. Tom, when you watch him play this year and just seeing everything that he has, how great is it just to see his success right now?
What's the line about tweets? That tweet didn't age well. That prediction didn't age very well. So happy for Immanuel. I got to give my broadcast partner on the UK network, Mike Pratt, credit. He was very high on Quick as an NBA prospect. Not as a star, and who knows how far Immanuel will take this, but just as a guy that, because he shot it well from the outside, great free throw shooter, and such a hard worker that Mike thought he had a bright future in the NBA as just a rotational player at minimum. And so got to give Mike credit for being spot on with being very high on Immanuel. And I'm a Knicks fan back to the Walt Frazier, Earl the Pearl Monroe days. So I'm glad there's finally a little life there in the Garden.
I tell you, it's that floater that's winning people over. And I mean, he gets it anytime he gets in 15 feet and takes that, he knows he's going to hit it. Now, another former Cat, another former guard, Eric Bledsoe, had his shot at revenge during a nationally televised game on Friday, and the current New Orleans Pelicans took advantage of that against his former team, lighting up the Milwaukee Bucks. He had 25 points in a 131-126 win. That had to be sweet for Eric to do that.
Yeah, he made 7 threes in that game. That might be as many threes as he's made since I think he hit maybe 9 against East Tennessee State in his first NCAA tournament game down in New Orleans back in 2010. So he was filling it up against the Bucks.
I wanted to touch back on quickly, too. We mentioned the floater and everything. Well, Tom, not sure if you saw how Paul George had his press conference saying that his guys were talking about Quickley in the locker room and that he's very fearless when he plays, and that's obviously transitioned over from last season at Kentucky to what he's doing his rookie year. It's good to see Quickley just get praise now and getting recognition from NBA players and NBA superstars as well. So, Tom, once again, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully, we'll hear you on the call for Tuesday's game with Kentucky against Missouri. But until then, stay safe, and we'll talk again.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, one of these days, right? All right, stay right there. We have more after this.
You're watching BBN Tonight.